everybody.
Hey, if I said a naughty word, I am sorry. Shoot.
We are trying to get ready for the
trying
show.
to get ready.
And we are late.
Yes. And we're so sorry we're late.
And I have someone to blame.
What?
For our lateness.
Who is that?
And we're getting to that in a second.
Who's
but
that?
I'm going to blame somebody for our lateness.
You're going to blame somebody.
And he knows who he is.
Who is that?
But we've had a busy week this week.
Yes.
We've been doing things pretty much every night.
Yes.
Since Thursday for me.
Yes.
And then Friday for you. Going out somewhere and that's
doing
not
stuff.
That's not our typical.
No, that's not our typical.
It's not.
Well, no, that's not typical. Sometimes when we had to go to a con or something.
Well, yeah, when we had a con, but just
or
being at home, we don't normally go out somewhere 3 or 4 nights in a row.
No, we do not.
Yeah, so like I said, this is the third night for me, and then it's the second night for you, and then we're going somewhere this afternoon.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, so
always.
Holidays are busy.
Yes, they are. It's the holiday time. Yes, it is. It's holiday.
So this week, what you gonna say?
We haven't done our thing.
I haven't got there yet.
Oh, you still moving?
I'm still getting there.
Okay, you still moving.
There. So don't rush me.
I'm sorry to rush. I'm trying to get there.
So let's go ahead and get there.
Because we're late. Let me
get there, then I'll go back to what I was gonna say.
What?
So everybody, we are
our fireplace game. Boom! Yes.
And again, with mixed apology for catching us being a family.
Yes.
Yeah, bad you.
Yes, bad me.
Well, usually he stays on the naughty list anyway. Santa Claus is not going to bring him
I'm
anything.
I'm trying to get off that naughty list.
Every year.
Well, we can't see who people are chatting because we need to see what's going on.
Well, first I got to say, welcome to the chat. Monica, our Viking, was first in the chat.
Yes.
And then Nate, our heckler.
Always.
Who I will be blaming for our lateness. And then Melissa, his wife, is in the chat. Mm-hmm. Welcome, Jamie from KC. Hi, Ivan. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Mimi. Sorry we missed you yesterday. Mm-hmm. You came to the event yesterday.
Yes, we missed you.
And we were a little bit later.
Because we know that you can't drive,
you don't know how to drive at night.
Yeah.
And we came later.
You came later.
And sorry we missed you. Hey, Blaine. How's it going? Mm-hmm. Jennifer, welcome to the chat. Jennifer and Jamie.
Is there?
Hey, Ed Magdalene. Come on, Greg, give me some more names. Let's see. Who else do we have? Hey, my sister from a different Mr. Marnie from Texas. And hey, Laurie Larkin. Cody, how are you? Hello, Starbug.
Okay.
42.
He got his prize. He got his prize.
Oh, good. He got his,
I think he got it.
What is that? Kidfire. No. Oh, favor.
He got favor.
That's
he
right.
said he did get
Congratulations.
it. Congratulations.
For winning that giveaway. Hi, Esther Varney from Seattle.
Hey. And we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you so much, everybody, for identifying where you're from.
Yeah.
That way we can kind of acknowledge that.
Haley and Michael, back.
Hi, Haley and Michael. Welcome. Hi, Lynette. And Carrie W., welcome again.
Hey.
Out by the popcorn, welcome back.
Hey, what's going on? Hey.
So happy to see you. Dan Casey is here. All right, okay, I think I've said hi to everybody who's here right now, who's in the chat.
Yes.
So now we're going to start this show.
Yes. So
holiday gift guide.
Holiday gift
ideas.
Holiday gift ideas. But we have like some conditions to what, we made our list.
Okay, so this is the board game edition.
Yes.
So for me, and guys, every time we do these lists, for some strange reason, our criteria gets lost in translation.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
It gets lost. Mick has one idea. I have another idea.
Yes.
Now, I thought we were on track with the ideas, but let me give you...
What is yours?
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing, and we're going to get to the heart of the episode.
Okay.
My gifts are board games that I would like to receive. Now, I already have in our collection, but if you were giving me a gift, this is what I would want. What's your criteria?
That's what you want.
That's my criteria for
That's
my
what
list.
you want. My criteria is what someone in my, my range of liking, my omni gamer, like I like everything. What would you get me?
Okay.
Yes, what would you get me?
So those are the games we're going to be talking about. So we're kind of on the same page, but once we see the games and hear about the games, I don't know what's on his list. He doesn't know what's on my list. Mm-hmm. It could differ.
Yeah, it could differ.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. All right. So before we get into all that good stuff.
Yes.
Mick has news.
I have news.
And he has sounds.
I have sounds.
Pleasant sounds, I hope.
It's always pleasant
It
sounds.
is not.
It is always pleasant.
It's not always pleasant, no.
Always.
All right, here we go.
It's for Christmas. was the beginning.
Yeah.
That was the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
Yes. That was holiday edition. Holiday edition.
You know what? You really should have just did the necklace instead of that would have been.
No, I need the whole effect.
Okay, all right.
The whole effect.
And Cody said he's in Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, and
Awesome.
Ivan is from New York City.
Ivan from NYC.
NYC.
And you know Monica, our Viking, is from Norway.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Now you don't need no earmuffs.
Yes,
it wasn't that
Ivan,
bad.
yes.
It was not that bad.
All right, Mick, what you got in the news?
Okay, so I got some little snippets of what's going on. Now, Hatchet Games is a publisher that has, they get like games from other publishers, little small publishers, and send them out.
Yes.
And they publish them. Now, Hatchet Board Games just leveled up. Bagging a shiny new deal to distribute Macro Crime City. You know that game?
Yes.
We don't have it where you gotta look down and kind of follow everything like a Where's Waldo type thing.
Yes.
So their publisher, Edition Spielwise Games, in the they're gonna do the U.S. and U.K. now. They're gonna put those out. Okay. So maybe, hopefully, we can get that macro.
Okay.
Yes, we can do that.
I like Where's Waldo games.
You do?
I like Finding Waldo.
I didn't know if you would like it or not.
I do.
But it spreads out. I mean, once you put that paper down, it is a huge paper.
Now those games can be a little frustrating.
Yes.
When you don't find Waldo, but I kind of like it.
But this one you gotta find murders.
Oh.
You gotta find murders.
Okay.
It's Murder Crime City, and you gotta find out what the murder is, and you gotta follow it.
Okay.
Yes. So it's really cool though. It's really cool. Now, Portal Games, that we have some of the games from Portal Games. I love, Robinson Crusoe from Portal Games. Love that game.
Not a fan.
You can't. I know. You can't beat it because it's just the island tries to kill you on Robinson Crusoe. And I love it so much. Now, Polish publisher Portal Games has officially cut ties with GTS Distribution.
Ooh, GTS.
They cut ties after nearly 10 years with working with them.
GTS, I've heard some things about GTS.
And they said, why? Why?
Yeah,
They're
like
all about finding partners who can wax poetic to retailers about their games. They want people to say good things about their games, and I guess they feel that GTS wasn't doing that. So they weren't doing that. So they're trying to find somebody that will talk great about their games and promote.
Well, I mean, I don't really know if that's the distributor's job to promote their games and talk great about them, but if they think so, I guess so. Okay.
Yeah, no, Joseph said wait until you put all 4 maps together, because they do have some expansions to going back to Macro Crime City. And they have four maps that it's just huge.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Joseph, welcome to the show. And Carrie W says she's coming in from Seattle. And Blaine, I think I said hi to Blaine, but if I didn't, hey, Blaine. Let's see, what else do we have?
Carrie said her cat didn't flinch during my thing.
That's good. Mimi said, let's go with the sounds, Mick. Mimi.
Yes. And Monica said, Waldo is in that city. No. Waldo is not in that city because he'd probably be murdered.
He said, Waldo, save yourself.
He'll probably be murdered, so you got to get him out of there.
Now, Monica also said, I have an affliction, that makes me flinch at a loud sound. So I try to duck and cover when they may appear. Well, you know what, Monica? I give you guys a warning. So you got plenty of time to duck. I let you know it's coming.
Why? It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It is not that bad. I do not hurt all ears. I do not. Now, Facebook says no dice again.
Okay.
And this is for Votes for Women. Now, way back, probably like during the summertime, when Fort Circle Games, who makes Votes for Women, who publishes it, they had an issue with Facebook where Facebook hit them and said, nah, you're talking too many sensitive subjects with Votes for Women. Yeah. Well, this time they're doing a Kickstarter about a game where you're kind of, controlling the U.S. Supreme Court throughout history.
Ah, okay.
And Facebook has hit them again, barring their ads saying, sensitive subject. Now, I know Supreme Court is sensitive, but I mean, it's a board game, though. It's a board game.
I don't want to get into that.
I'm
gonna leave that alone.
You gonna leave that alone?
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into the Supreme Court.
I know that's right. So they said they're not gonna do no ads.
Okay.
So I mean that's wild. That's wild. Now, holiday gaming and the gift of chaos.
The gift of chaos.
Yes, from the Independent News over in Britain, the UK.
Okay.
They said, forget Silent Night. Forget it. Board games are the soundtrack of every festive family destruction.
I don't say destruction.
Now, a recent Mattel survey confirms what we all know. It says Brits love cheating, arguing, and flipping Monopoly boards.
Well, okay, now see, if you started with Monopoly, then I would agree with you.
Yes.
Because Monopoly can upset some people.
Yes.
Especially when you're making people go broke and they're losing their properties.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you don't want to play that game.
Yes. Now, it turns out, 63% of Brits have seen a fun game night turn into a verbal battle royale. 63% have seen things go left.
I guess they take gaming seriously.
Yes, they do, I guess.
And personally.
Very personally. Now, 27 have argued with their loved ones about a game.
Yeah.
Now, we've probably been, we've been in that subject.
Oh, yeah, we've
been
about
there.
Games.
We've been there. Now, it hasn't gone into a royal,
battle royale.
a battle, That's 63%.
Arguments, yes.
Woo, it's going to be.
We have a sore loser.
No, we do not.
He's gotten better, but.
I tell you, it's crazy. So we gotta see what UK gonna do this Christmas.
But we'll see.
It's gonna be crazy. So that's all of the news I have. Yes. Now we do have a little news.
That's right.
Yes. So we got two of them.
Yes.
Yes. To explain the Starla.
All right. So one of our friends of the show,
yes,
Scott Woods. You guys have heard us talk about him. I'm surprised he's not here today, but he's probably busy. He is an award-winning writer and poet, and this is his new book.
Yes.
His new book, Black Night is Falling, a
yes,
book of poetry.
Look at it right there, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get into it. Now, the reason we have 2 copies.
Yes.
Now, we only ordered one.
We only ordered one.
And our first copy got lost.
Yes.
So Amazon sent us another copy.
Yes.
And then lo and behold, the one that got lost came to us. So now we have 2.
So now we got to find Scott. He got to come back up
and
here. Or we got to go to Columbus, Ohio,
sign our book,
and get it signed.
And
both of them.
One of these we're going to give away. Haven't figured out how we're going to
do
a giveaway.
We don't know how we're going to do that.
But we're going to give one away to some lucky person.
We're going to do that, huh?
We are, to some lucky person. And then we want to share.
Yeah.
Share the love.
Share the love.
We're so happy to get this book from Scott. So when you see this show, Scott, thank you.
Thank you so much. We got 2.
Can't wait to read your book. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, so that's all the news.
Yes.
All right, so before we get into the heart of the episode, let's talk about our channel sponsor this week.
Yes.
This week, our channel sponsor is MindWare.
Yes.
Featuring Ziggurat.
Yes.
We have a spot to play. Don't go anywhere. Check it out, and we'll be right back.
Here we go.
Ziggurat is a cooperative legacy game from the brilliant minds of Matt Leacock and Rob Daviau. The story of the Ziggurat will unfold over 6 chapters. The decisions you make during play will affect all of your games to come. Work together to complete the challenges that each chapter brings, and in the end, you will have a cooperative adventure that you can play again and again. To get your copy of this fun and exciting game, click the link below. All right. MindWare featuring Ziggurat. Did you bring it?
Yes. No, I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it.
You guys have seen the game.
Yes.
Go check it out. You are playing on a Ziggurat.
Yes.
And it's a legacy game.
Yes, it is.
So be sure to check out Ziggurat from MindWare.
And hopefully, since we have a few weeks of break, we're going to try to put that in.
Legacy game.
Ooh, God. we got to put that in there. Yeah. We got to put that in there.
Blaine said, Facebook Marketplace blocked me from selling a wheelchair when dozens of others are selling them.
Whoa.
Wow, that's weird.
Crazy.
That's
crazy.
Monica said, I had this happen with Berserkers,
Berserkers.
a game I got off KS. First one, Kickstarter. First one I got lost in the mail. I got a replacement, and then the first copy arrived. Looked like it had been through a hurricane and tornado.
Oh man.
Now Ivan said I have that problem when me and my aunt and 8-year-old goddaughter play Marvel Champion. Both want to play Captain Marvel. It's funny watching an 81-year-old argue with a 8-year-old.
So you part of that 63. You part of that 63%.
But he's not in the UK. He's in New York.
I know. I guess we got to translate that back to the United States too.
Oh, Monica said the game itself was safe. It was the packaging.
Oh.
Well, I'm happy you ended up with 2 copies and 2
Oh
good
man,
copies.
that's
great.
crazy.
All right, so let's get into this heart of the episode.
Yeah, well, we didn't talk about what we did last night.
That's
Yes.
how can I forget that?
Yeah, how can you
because
forget?
that person is in the chat.
Yeah.
You guys see Nate in our chat pretty much every week. He is our local heckler. One of them. We have a couple. One of our local hecklers, and he and his wife Melissa. We always joke about that.
Yes.
He and his wife Melissa had a game day.
Yes.
Yesterday here in Omaha.
Lori said that just got Ziggurat, need to play it, trying to figure out if it's replayable and difference between campaign games and legacy games. I think it's really a legacy. I think it's a mix of a legacy and a campaign game.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of a one and done. I think it is.
All right, let me finish my point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let me finish my point. We went to a game day with Nate and Melissa and some friends, and that's why we were kind of late this morning. We're a little tired.
Yes.
Every time we go to something that Nate and Melissa invite us to, we're there till way too late at night.
Way too late. Yeah.
And I mean, we've had a lot of stuff going on this week, but we had a lot of fun.
Yes, we did.
We finally played last week. I think Nate had suggested Telestrations as a party game.
And we did play
it.
Yes.
And it's an interesting game.
Yes.
Where you start with a clue word.
Yes.
And then you take this little booklet and you draw what you think that word is, and then the next person writes a word of what they thought you drew, and it goes around the table, and by the time it comes back to you, it is not what you started with.
No, it's not what you started with. No, it is not.
Yes.
Because, like I had a water polo.
Yes.
And I did a real good drawing of water polo. It was a real good drawing, y'all. It was a good drawing of water polo. And then by the time it got back to me, it was a swimming pool.
Yes.
I don't know how it became a swimming pool, but if you can look at the pictures, you can see that some folk had some issues. It was some issues in the translation.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I was fortunate. I had Tug of War on one of the games I played, and I started with Tug of War, and I came back. When it came back to me after going through 10 people, it was still Tug of War.
It was still Tug of War.
Yes, so it worked. So some people, their clues and their drawings didn't match up, but I was lucky enough to have one that matched up. So, Grant, I know you have a picture of our heckler,
Yes.
Nate. Nate just got a new vest to go with his little spinny hat that he wears. So we have to make sure we show our
That's
picture
him.
of Nate.
Yeah.
So you hear me say our heckler, that's one of them. We have another one.
Yes.
But Nate's one of our hecklers who shows
Yes.
up every week.
He
and
does.
we had a blast playing with them last night. We did Telestrations.
Now, Telestrations came because we were talking about party games last week.
Right.
Yes.
And then we did That's Not a Hat.
That's Not a Hat.
Which was fun.
And we did That's Not a Hat Pop Culture Edition.
Yeah.
That had a lot of pop culture references and things and like objects.
And it was
that
so
was
funny
crazy.
Because Carol, who also comes to a lot of our game nights and game days, she was there, and Carol said, "I'm not good at this game because I can't remember, and I always lose."
And she lost.
And she lost.
Yeah, she lost. She could not remember stuff. She
lost.
said, like you when you get like. You have to turn over the objects that you get, and you got to remember
where it
because
is.
You got to send it around and go in different places where you send that little card around. And she said, "This is, I think, like a phone or something like that." But somebody else said that. Wait a minute, the phone was on the other end, so she definitely lost on that last one.
Though, if you don't know what the card in front of you is,
make up something different.
You have to be able to bluff. And
make
be
up something
convincing
different.
So that when you hand it off to somebody, they believe you.
Yes.
You got to be convincing.
You got to make up something
and Carol
different.
was not convincing, so she ended up losing.
You got to make up something different.
And then we also played Flip 7.
Yes.
OMG. That game always brings a lot of laughter and fun to the table, but it was just a really fun night.
Yes. Yeah. And then we also tried That's Dope.
Oh, that's
That
dope.
was a brand new game, brand new party game.
Yes.
And that's
And
dope.
people liked it.
And people really like it. It's a brand new game from a very new publisher. It's not even on BGG. I hope he gets it on there. But it's where you take a statement or a question or a situation, and people have two judging cards, either nope or dope. And they will put, you'll say what was it? Do you wear socks to bed?
Yeah.
And people put down either nope or dope, and you got to figure out, did they say nope or did they say dope?
And you get points for everyone you get right, and then the ones you don't get right, you don't get points for, and the person with the most points wins.
Yeah, and what's so cool about it, that it does spark conversation.
It does.
You
get to know people.
Yeah, you get to know people, because a lot of people, they said, the situation, and there's a lot of discussion. Because some people said it's nope and dope. It's 50-50. I go both ways, and it was really interesting just to hear some of the, conversation, which I'm glad that this did bring up.
Yeah.
It did bring up a lot of conversation.
And then the last party game we played was Green Team Wins.
Holiday Edition.
Holiday Edition.
That's brand new. That just came out. Holiday Edition.
And the Green Team always wins.
The Green Team always wins.
And you guys know how much I love green.
Yes.
So in the end, I was on the green team.
Yeah.
But I kept fluctuating.
I fluctuated to the orange team and the green team, going back and forth. Oh, thank you, Cody. Thank you so much.
Your sound is great today. Thank you.
We've been trying to get it together.
We've been working about it. Nate asked us last night, what's going on with your sound? I said,
yes.
We've got several different mic systems.
Yes.
That we've tried, our snowballs, and then our podcast mics. We also have some clip-on mics we hadn't got to yet. But what really is working for us now is our boom. So we have an overhead mic.
Yes.
And that's what's working. I'm so happy that we're using it. I'm happy our sound is better.
Yes.
So thank you guys for that.
Thank you so much.
Your input and letting us know when we're sounding bad.
But the green team always wins. Holiday Edition is so fun. It's fun, and it really is on Christmas. It really is on Christmas.
It's about Christmas.
And he even talked about our nutcrackers. What kind of hat is really, you had like a choice of three.
Yeah.
What should a nutcracker's hat, be?
Yeah.
And it says either a soldier's hat, a band leader's hat, or a crown.
Yeah.
A crown hat.
And we have a variety.
We got a variety. Yes. And I think I put on mine, I put soldier's hat.
Yes. And I put band leader's hat, and I think I was wrong.
No, you're wrong. Soldier's hat won. The soldier hat won.
Some of them do have the band leader's hat.
And then some we just got, it's all weird.
Got all kinds of hats.
Ours is just weird.
We love collecting nutcrackers, and we introduced our newest one about a week or so ago, the one we got from Texas when we were at BGG. That's Howdy.
That's Howdy from HEB. Howdy from Texas.
So we are really ramping up the Nutcracker collection. It started off with just a couple of them, and then I got so enthralled with them that we had to get more and more. So we're going to be growing this collection.
Yes, we're going to be growing the collection, definitely.
Yes. Okay, before you guys get started.
Okay, all right.
Blaine has the usual dad joke.
All right,
okay,
Blaine, what you got?
All right, what you got?
How does Santa avoid getting sick before Christmas?
I don't know.
I don't know.
And I'm scared to know. I'm scared.
Hand sanitizer.
Oh, hand sanitizer.
Then he also said,
"Oh,
did you hear that Santa lost his wallet?"
No. Where did he lose his wallet at?
Well, we won't know that, but now he's Saint Nicholas.
Oh, that is crazy. He's Saint Nicholas. Okay.
All right, Blaine. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Blaine. He came with a twofer.
When someone does unassigned homework, you just got to go with it. And
you got to go with it.
It seems to work every week.
You got to go with it.
Dan Casey said, "Never have I seen the green team lose."
No.
That's right, because they always win.
They will never lose. Green team never loses. Even when everybody, that one time where everybody had different stuff.
Yeah.
Green team always wins.
Yeah. Monica said it's not easy being green. It's not easy being green, but you want to stay green.
You want to stay green. You want to stay green.
You are so right. You were captain of the orange team.
Yes, you were captain of the orange team. Yes, you were.
He kept getting kicked off the green
team.
Yes,
but Connor, this young man Connor that we just met, he was winning. He was doing some stuff.
He actually won. Did he win the game?
He won the game.
Yeah, he got the most points.
Yeah, he got the most
yeah,
points.
he was staying on that green team.
He was staying on that
getting
green
those
team.
2 points.
I tell you, he was staying on that green team.
Blaine said the season of giving. Yes, Blaine.
Yes, the season of giving.
Yes. All right, everybody, let's get into the heart of this episode.
All right.
We're going to talk about our gift guide board game edition.
I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. Now, this is my criteria.
We just went over that. It's
I'm
never
going
the same.
over it
It's
again.
never the same. But
My criteria
Let's
is
see if it's changed.
what?
I'm waiting
My
for-
criteria is what to get someone like me who likes everything and loves the latest and greatest stuff. And been looking at stuff on, these are things that I haven't played or some I have played, but the latest and greatest stuff, and kind of want, some of the hotness and stuff for Christmas. That's what I want. That's me. That's me.
Okay. Well, I pick games that I've played.
Yes.
And because I can actually recommend these games, and if I give it to someone,
I can
I've
recommend
played
it.
it.
I can recommend
Well,
it.
I've played it, and I can say, okay, I know this game would fit for Nate or Melissa or Mimi, people we play with all the time because I've played with them. And so I'm like, okay, this is the game I want to give them. I want to give to somebody. So these are games I would suggest because I've played them. I have a personal relationship with these games.
Oh, Clark, look.
Hey, the Clark family.
Clark family. Hey, what's up?
Welcome to the live stream.
You finally got back to live
missed
stream.
You. We have
Let me
missed
tell
you.
you, I saw you on Blackboard Gaming over there, and I said, "Where have you been for us?" And I was like, "Oh, she ditched us, huh?"
We're so happy to have you guys back.
Yeah.
Welcome,
Did you
welcome.
go? How was PAX U? Because I know you're going to PAX Unplugged. How was your PAX Unplugged? That's what I want to
Be
know.
sure to let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Okay, Lynette Casey said, how many honorable mentions?
Oh, Lynette. Oh, here we go.
See, that wasn't part of it.
No, I didn't say honorable mentions or not.
Okay.
I did not say.
That wasn't
I
part
just
of
said,
it.
oh, Lynette. That's all I got to say.
I forgot to tell you guys,
What?
we're only doing 5 games. It's just 5. 5. We decided to stop at just 5 board game suggestions for the holidays, didn't we, Mick? Is that what we said?
Yes.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
Clark family, Deanna said PAX was awesome.
That's great. I hope you saw some good
so
games.
Happy you guys got a chance to go. Hope you had a lot of fun.
Yes.
You have to email me. Tell me about your
Yes,
experience.
Navy
Ron.
Montel was there also.
Oh, really?
He
Okay.
was there, and a whole lot of other folk we know. But yeah, it was really
All right, let's
good.
get started on this list.
All right.
wanna
So,
go-
ladies first. You go first.
Okay, as always,
Yes.
my list is in alphabetical order,
Oh, whatever. Okay.
not
yeah.
order of preference. 'Cause
Oh,
every
oh.
game on this list
Yeah,
is
okay.
worthy of being given as a gift. Everyone.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so the first one on my list is Cafe Bars.
Okay.
From KTBG.
Okay.
It's a 2 to 4 player game.
Okay.
Now, in this game, you are a capybara coffee shop owner.
You one of them big old rats.
They're cute though. They're cute.
You
rats.
one of them big old rats.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I love the game, y'all. I'm
They're
just
cute
just joking because I do love that game. It's a really cool
they're
game.
cute rodents. And so
Cute?
yeah, they're cute.
How they cute?
They're cute. So you're a capybara coffee shop owner.
Okay.
And in this town,
Yes.
you got other capybaras who are also opening up coffee shops.
Yes.
So you've got to make your shop better than the rest so you can get all the customers.
Yes.
So you've got to have the best menu,
Uh-huh.
the best offerings of food.
Yes.
You've got to have some entertainment for people.
Yes.
You've got to have a great decor. And so in the game, you're doing that, and you've got these multi-use cards
Yes.
that can do different things. They can
Yes.
either be customers, or some will have decor. So the different things you're going to do with the cards when you're collecting them. So you are doing hand management with your game.
Yes.
And then when you're trying to get drop-in customers to become regular customers. So you got to woo them over by having those things like the menu, the best menu, and the entertainment and all that.
Yeah.
And the decor, so all those things. It is the cutest little game with these cute, oversized rodents, capybaras.
Yes.
And I just love it.
I love it too. Now, I did hear from somebody that said that with the cards, a lot of younger folk
Yeah.
have issues that the customers are at the bottom of the cards.
Yeah.
I heard that. I was surprised, but that is, and I think about it. I said, yeah, that is a concern.
But
That,
see, for me, let me make clear about my criteria too.
Okay.
I put games on my list that I would give to gamers.
Okay.
These are not gateway games. These
Okay.
are not games for people who don't know how to play.
Okay.
These are games, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
But these are games I'm going to give to gamers. So they're going to know to
Yes.
look for those little nuances on the cards. But that's my first one, a nice little family game, 2
Yes.
to 4 players.
Okay.
And it's a good price.
It is.
I
It
looked
is.
online, and you can get Cafe Ibarras from $15 to about $20.
Yes.
So
Yes.
it's a good price.
Yeah.
Nice
A little
little
small.
game.
It's a little small box
Yeah,
up
but
there.
it's a
a
nice
little small
game to
box,
give
yeah.
to somebody who's, in the
Yeah.
gaming hobby and they love to play.
Yeah.
So that's my number one.
Yeah. Okay. My number one.
Oh, before you go on, D. Clark said, I tried to buy Cafe Bars yesterday, but it's sold out.
It's a good game. It's a
a
good
good
game.
one.
It's a good game. It's a good game. Okay, so here's mine. Castle Combo from Pandasaurus Games, 2 to 5 players, 2024. Because all mine are brand new games.
All mine are brand new.
Yes, and you can get that for about around $24.99, $25, something like that. Now, Castle Combo, I can say is a family game.
Yes.
And I think you can get, like new people into it too. Because you have like a, you kind of buy cards. You have two sides of cards you can get. You 2 rows. And one is the castle side, and then also the village side.
Village.
And you basically trying to build
they're
combos.
markets. You got a castle market and a village market.
And you're trying to build combos,
Right.
like it says, castle combo.
Yes.
And you get to make a kind of like a tableau.
A tableau.
And you're trying to score points based on where some of the cards go in your tableau and what some of the cards have on it.
Yes.
So you just basically buying cards, trying to get in your tableau, and sometimes you don't have to buy them. You just bring them on over because it's zero cost.
You
It's
don't
zero
bring,
cost
you don't
sometimes.
bring them over. First of all, you got this evil messenger.
Yeah, the messenger.
You forgot the messenger.
That messenger will mess with you,
The messenger
going
goes
up and down.
Up and down.
And
So-
then you have keys, where the keys, if you keep some keys, you'll get points at the end of the game, where some people really do good at keeping keys at the end of the game. But then also the keys can help you move that messenger back and forth and do some things with. So it is a fun game. Castle Combo is so
That's
much
from
fun.
Pandasaurus, right?
From Pandasaurus
Yes.
Games, and it's a fun game, and I think everybody can play it because it's not that hard to learn it. It's not that
we
hard.
played it. Hey, Matthew, welcome to the show.
Hey,
He
Matthew.
said, anything KTBG, you can't go wrong.
That is true.
You're
That is
so
true.
right. And we
Yes.
actually played Castle Combo with Matthew Rose when we were at BGG.
Yes, we did.
And we had a lot of fun with it.
Yes, and I take Castle Combo around with me everywhere because it's something fun you can put down real quick and you can play. Now here we go. Now the only issue I have, and I think you do too, Starla, is that you might run out of those coins. Them coins might be an issue. I don't think they put enough coins in there.
Yeah, they should have had more.
And we were lucky
Yeah.
because we were at one con, a local con, New Con, that our good friend Marcus Ross, designer Marcus Ross, he brought some like little cool
Oh, yeah,
coins.
there's little, like clay.
Yeah, like clay
oh,
coins.
Oh, my gosh.
And he brought those. Oh, there you go, Scott. We got your book.
We just talked
We
about
talked
you,
about
Scott.
your book. We got your book,
So you
Scott.
got to check out the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
We
you
already
got your
talked
book,
about it.
Scott. We got it. But we talked about it.
Welcome to the show,
Welcome
Scott.
to the show. But but Castle Combo, he had like little what was that, clay?
They were little like clay coins.
Yeah.
And they were perfect. Oh,
Yeah.
Scott said, what was the game we played when I was there? It was peas and carrots.
Volumino. Yeah, that's a good one for.
That's a good card game.
That's a
It is
good card game for
shedding
Christmas
game.
too. Yeah, it's a card shedding
Yes.
game. Yeah, it's a card shedding game. But Castle Combo, he had the little chips. That's what Marcus had.
Yes, we need to get
and it
those.
helped us. It helped us because we were kind of running. I was kind of
Yeah.
scared that you might run out.
Now,
so,
we played with 4 people. We played at the max with Marcus.
yeah, and also with Matthew
But we
too.
also played with Matthew, and we used the coins that came with the game.
and it
we
survived.
didn't run out.
Yeah.
So I guess that they've got it mathematically figured out. But we
But
just
it
feel
came
like we
close,
need more.
though.
Yeah,
It came
because it
close.
stops you from exchanging all that stuff.
Yeah, it
So,
came close.
Anyway, so that's a really good game.
So what did Monica say?
Monica said, "Go ahead." You
Go
want to
ahead.
I don't get much in terms of games for Christmas. My family don't really understand my geekiness. But I have a Secret Santa for my game fix, and I have a New Year's Eve game to open at midnight.
Oh,
Okay.
that's cool. That is cool. All right, that's cool.
Yes.
Our people don't know our geekiness either. They don't understand our geekiness either.
Yeah, you
Yes.
don't have to buy us board games.
Yes.
We get them all the time, but
Yes.
we love to give
Yes.
board games. We
Yes,
do.
we love to give board games. So that's Castle Combo for me.
Okay.
I started cool.
All right, so the first one,
I
the
started
second one
cool.
on my list
Yes.
is Cities.
Ooh.
From DeVere. It's a 2024 game, 2 to 4 players. I love Cities. It's like it's a tile placement game. You
Yes.
got little things you got to put on the board.
Yes.
So you are building your city.
Phil Walker Harding, y'all.
Yes.
Phil Walker
And
Harding.
so the city tiles, you've got some park tiles.
Yes.
You've got some water spaces and park spaces and building spaces. And you're going to be putting little building pieces on different tiles.
Yes.
And they can go from 1 to 4 levels.
Yes.
It's just a fun game. You've got some cards at the top, which are your achievement cards that everybody can play for and try to get the highest achievement first. Or and you have cards that you're gonna have secret objectives. So at the end you can get in-game bonuses for those cards. A lot of fun.
A lot of fun. It's a lot
It's one of
of
those
fun.
games that kind of frustrates you because it's inevitable that the person in front of you is gonna take something that you want.
Yes.
It's gonna
Yes.
happen.
Now this is one of I think DeVere's more lighter games.
It is a lighter game
and more family-friendly games.
Yes.
Because the rest of their games are a little bit heavy.
Right.
Yes, it goes from medium to heavy. You know, but this is one that everybody can approach.
Everybody
and
can
I love
approach,
that.
And I love it, and it's a good price.
Yes.
It runs anywhere from $29 to $34.
That's not bad, yes.
And also, too, I love the city themes that they have for the game. So they have city themes. You can have Sydney, Australia.
Yes.
You can have Venice,
Yes.
or New York, or Barcelona, or Rio de Janeiro, or
Yes.
New York City.
Yes.
I think I said New York, Lisbon. So these are different themes are going to give you different criteria for the game.
And what's so
and
cool-
different achievements.
Yeah, and what's so cool about it, they're coming out with an expansion called Cities USA. So they're gonna have some more US cities that
Yeah.
you can kind of have bonuses and stuff on, and try
I
to
love
train
that.
your city to be part.
What
Yeah.
I love about it too is a lot of people don't like the randomness where you have to pull from a bag or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I like that because it makes you think on your feet.
Yes.
So even though you had a plan in place on your last turn, you got to work with what you got.
That is true.
And make it work for you.
But it's not too random because all your
Right.
stuff is sitting there.
Right.
And then you got to make a decision. Do I want to do first player so I can have the opportunity to get what I
Choose
need?
first, right.
Or you're trying to, you do have a selection that you can go to.
But that's what
it's just,
that's
it's just
what
that
I'm
last,
saying.
that
I love
fourth
that.
option is always, secretive. You don't know
Right.
what that is.
But I love that you got to think on your feet.
Yes.
Because again,
You do.
your last turn,
You
you're
do.
like, okay, all right, I'm going to do this on my next turn and this
Yeah.
on my next turn.
Yeah.
And then something else comes out and you're like, okay, now I got to revamp that. I got to think this over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, I love that too. I love that too.
All right, so that was my number 2. What's your number 2?
My number 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like a crossover, people.
Well, let's say that is a kinda a crossover.
How's it kinda?
Kinda?
It either is. What is it? Is you is or is you ain't? Which one is it?
It's kinda a crossover.
Okay.
It's any DeVere game, y'all. I'm sorry. It's any DeVere game. I'm sorry. It's any DeVere game that's 2024. You go get it. Starting with Cities is good. And then Rock Hard 1977. I love that game, y'all. Still, right now, Rock Hard 1977, a great worker placement game. It is still my number 1 for 2024 game of the year. Nothing has hit it yet. We still got some games to play this month. But for right now, that's still top of the list.
Yeah.
And then also,
Yeah.
let's see, Danatoshi.
Vaitoshi.
Danatoshi. I still got to play that. That is hot. And it is kind of like a Rundale. Very heavy game. Very heavy. But I still want to play that. And also we
Yeah.
have Planta Nuvo. I want to play that one. That's a heavy one too. So DeVere Games is kicking it, hitting it out the park. For every game they touch, they just hitting it. Oh, also the expansion to White Castle. I want to play that too. That's out 2004. They not playing, y'all. DeVere Games. Anything. Just get anything from them.
Okay.
Anything. They are kicking it hard. So any DeVere game, I'm good.
I think Lynette asked about honorable mentions.
That is not
And-
honorable
and- hold
mention.
on,
What?
let me
That's a
finish.
family.
Let me finish.
Family.
We said 5,
Yes.
and you've given us 5 for your number 2.
What?
That was 5 for your number 2, so you shouldn't have any more.
No,
games.
no. It's a family.
No,
It's a family.
it's not.
It's DeVere Games.
not a
It's-
family.
I get publisher. DeVere Games, and then the rest of them. DeVere Games, rest. There we go.
There's always a loophole.
What?
Nick.
What?
We
It's
said
DeVere
5.
Games. 1.
But
What?
you just
That
said-
is fine. That's the publisher. And just the publisher has like subheadings. It's the publisher, then subheadings.
Okay, this is
Subheadings.
why I let you guys know the criteria ahead of time, so you can see how some people can veer off track from the criteria that we set. Now we have a conversation about this, but anyway, that was his number 2 through 10. I'm gonna go with my number 3. I actually follow what we said.
Oh, Scott, yes, Noble Knight is a reputable dealer. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah.
Monica said, Mick,
What?
man of the family.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it says, Monica says, like the White Castle. I think that's the only DeVere I have. Yes, White Castle.
White Castle's great.
Yeah, White Castle's great. Go for the expansion. Yes, it's a good one. It's a good one.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, Dan, the matcha expansion is good for people who want 3 more turns in White Castle.
It's a family.
You need it. Mimi said, ooh, Mick is using semantics. It's a family.
It's a family. DeVere Games, whole family. Yes.
Okay, so he's done his 5, but I'm gonna keep going.
No, that was my number 2. That was my number 2 family. That was number 2.
Okay, so the next one on my list.
Yes.
I have another 1 on my list. I just have 1.
1.
This is
All right,
number
what you got?
3.
What
Number
you got?
3 for me.
Okay.
You're on 10, I think. I'm
No,
not sure.
I'm not.
Anyway.
That was publisher.
Okay.
That was the publisher.
We said, okay, anyway.
Okay.
The next one on my list
Uh-huh.
is The Game.
Yes. Let me, family. Now, this thing here, everywhere we go, she says, Mick, don't forget the game. I said, really? She said, don't leave it. You know, if I don't take the gang places, this woman gets upset. She loves a family, a co-op game.
No. Let me finish.
She loves a co-op game, y'all.
The
Co-op.
The game
No.
is from Cosmos.
Yes.
It is a 3 to 6 player game.
Yes, it is.
And it is a semi
No.
Cooperative-
No.
cooperative team game.
No.
And in this game, you are a gang of robbers.
No.
And what you're doing, you're playing Texas Hold'em semi-cooperatively.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're doing is you're going to rank your hand and try to rank it based on what you think everybody else has in their hand.
Uh-huh.
And so you've got these tokens.
Yes.
So if you're playing 6 people, you got 1 through 6.
Yes.
And you've got to figure out, is your hand a 1?
Yes.
Or is it a 6? Or 6
Yes.
is great.
Uh-huh.
1 is really bad.
Yes.
Based on the Texas Hold'em criteria. So you're going to get your flop, you're going to get your turn,
Yes.
you're going to get your river.
Yes.
And each time a card comes down, you can re-rank your hand.
Mm-hmm.
In the end, in order to win the game or to win the round, you have to have ranked correctly. Everybody has to have ranked correctly. Hey, Danny, welcome to the show. Rank their hands correctly. If you don't, if anybody is out of order,
Yes.
then you're gonna get a little bum. Not a bum. It's like a red light.
No, you get a red light, like a
Red light, so-
security.
like a
you
security,
trip
yeah.
security.
So,
Yeah, you
and
trip
if you
security.
get 3 security trips, you lose.
Yeah.
But if you get 3 gold little cards, you win. But you have to rank correctly.
And then they also throw in, like, if you get if you mess up, you
Yeah.
get help.
Yes.
You get like
They
a
have
help
little
card.
expansion thing
And but
you can
if
use.
you
Not
win,
expansion, it's an addition.
and if you win, they give you something to kind of trip you up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the game is a awesome game. I'm a Texas Hold'em player.
Yes.
I didn't think I would like it when we first
You
got
at first you said
I
no.
thought it was insane.
You said no.
But
You said
after
no.
I tried it, I am hooked.
She's hooked.
I want to play it over
Yeah.
and over and over. It's a fun game. And the price of it is very reasonable. You can get the game from anywhere from $12 to $15.
That's pretty good.
Go online,
That's
look at
pretty
it.
good.
Oh yeah, Nate said.
Bye, Nate.
he
Bye.
said- and we
Goodbye,
didn't-
Nate.
We
Goodbye,
didn't,
Nate.
we didn't get to play the game last night.
See,
I
he
know.
come.
Okay, so here's the
He
problem.
come with that shade. They come.
No, but here's the problem.
What?
Whenever we do these game nights with Nate and Melissa, we have so many people and everybody wants
Yeah.
to play together. So we have to have games that accommodate 10 to 15 people.
Yes.
So we couldn't do the game. And I
Listen,
hate
Nate.
that.
When everybody got together for Flip 7, the individual
it.
games was
That
done.
was it. Everybody
You
was
had to
together.
go. You
Yeah.
had to go team,
Yeah.
or either
Yeah.
team or party game. At
Yeah.
that point, when everybody got together and those 2 tables came together, it was done. It was time to do some team games.
Yeah.
Party
we
games.
We will get it eventually.
Yes, we will.
We're going to get to play that together.
Yes, we will.
Blaine, okay, let me explain what happened.
Yeah, see, Blaine said, Starla, nothing about that description is semi.
Let me explain what happened.
Thank you.
If you go to BGG.
Yes, thank you.
I know it says cooperative, but I believe it was a typo.
It's a what? What'd you say?
I think they left out.
Wait, what?
Semi.
Wait. Hold on. So you saying that that Cosmos,
they
the
forgot.
Publisher,
they
forgot to say semi.
They forgot.
They typoed.
Yeah.
No.
It happens.
No, Starla.
It happens.
Starla.
That's my story, and I'm sticking with it.
We're gonna do some. We're gonna do some intervention right now, family.
That's my story.
We're gonna do Starla, my love, Starla.
I'm sticking with it.
Starla, it is a co-op.
You know what?
Everything that you said about the game is co-op.
I'm thinking that
there's no semi.
They either did Blaine. They did one of two things. They either forgot the word semi-cooperative, or they put in cooperative when they meant to say team. All right, that's my story. I'm sticking with it. What's your next one?
That is bad. It is a co-op game.
Cody said,
what?
Starla, always stand your ground about semi-cooperative games.
No.
Thank you, Cody.
Cody, what you doing?
Thank you.
Don't encourage that. No.
Blaine said, you must think BGG has a lot of typos. You know what, Blaine?
No, it don't. No,
I think they do.
No.
I may have to talk to Aldi about that and say, hey, Aldi, we need to go back and check some of these descriptions you put out there. You know, for games like Decorum.
Decorum is co-op. Aggressive co-op. Aggressive.
So some of these games need to be reevaluated. The descriptions.
No, they do not. No.
All right, what's next on your list?
Okay, I'm gonna come light because I could come crazy, but I'm gonna come cool. It's Arcs from Leader Games. It's 2 to 4 players, 2024. I haven't played it. We do have it. Yeah. We finally got it from Leader Games. We got it. Thank you, Leader Games. But Arcs is hot. It is a strange game where it's space combat. It's kind of like you're fighting, but it's a trick-taking game. That's how crazy it is. It's a trick-taking game.
Yes.
Kind of worker placement.
Okay.
It's you fight for majority on different places, and you fight as like a space game with some event cards and stuff like that. But overall, it's a trick-taking game.
Well,
I'm interested in that.
Ivan mentioned earlier that he likes space or space-themed games. So this would be something good for
I think Arcs,
Ivan.
yes.
Yes. He says he likes a game he can play solo and sci-fi.
And that's it. Okay. You can do Arcs as a single player. You can do solo, which I'm gonna try to play it solo this month and check it out. Wait. Mik has an addiction. Starla has a semi-affliction. Intervention for everybody. Yes, everybody for everybody.
Interventions all around.
We all gonna do interventions. We all gonna do it. But I don't need it though. I don't need it. But
that's usually what an addict says.
No. I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm good. That's what an addict says. Don't you have a shirt say, "Nah, I'm good"?
Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
That's what an addict says. They think they're good.
Nah, I'm good.
They have we'll talk about the intervention shows.
But Arcs is a little bit up in price, around about $50, and they do have a big expansion that's around the same price of the game.
Yeah.
We don't have that yet. But I want to check out Arcs because it has been on the hotness at BGG for almost this whole year.
Yeah.
And I want to check out, because they said that's one of Leader Games' best, best games so far.
Okay.
I mean, it's maybe even surpasses Root. Now, their Root has been like a classic. Everybody loves Root.
No, they don't. Not everybody.
No, not you.
Not everybody.
Not you.
But
I like Root.
I'm not one of them.
It's hard to play Root because of all the different, asymmetric, player, characters. Yeah, the characters that each faction is different, and So, but I do love Root. The time that I played it, it is fun. But they say that Arcs even beats that. So okay. I definitely want to check out Arcs and see what that's all about. Yes. Okay, so I think for all space folk in the hobby and people that love a challenge, I think Arcs is it. Yes.
Okay, so what number are you on? 12? What is that? 13?
No, that is not
Okay.
12 or 13.
All right,
That's number
so-
3.
Back to the list. I'm at number 4.
I'm gonna be at number 4.
Number 14.
Huh? No, I'm being number 4.
Number 4 on my
Yes.
list is Pixies. Pixies from Bumbix. It's a 2 to 5
Pixies.
player game.
Yes.
And it's so cute. We just played Pixies the other night.
Yes.
With Marcus and
Caleb.
Caleb,
The owner of Spellbound.
So we
Yes.
played Pixies. Pixies is a cute little game. Little weird little creatures.
The
And
weirdest
this
creatures.
is how they explain it. They said you move through the seasons to meet little creatures emerging from a flower or shelter in the hollow of a tree.
I don't want to
They're
meet
little
them creatures. I don't want to meet them little creatures.
And they're so cute.
Some of the little creatures look evil.
Some of them are strange.
So strange, you mean evil? They'll probably bite your head off.
Now, Pixies.
Or nibble on you a little bit. They'll nibble on you.
Ivan says, I'll look into arcs, but I need to start culling games to make room for it. Culling, I like that.
I don't like that.
He said it may replace him.
Yeah, it may replace root. Yeah, it could. It could, because a lot of people are getting a lot of play
Yeah.
out of arcs.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna try it.
All right, so back to Pixies.
Yes.
In Pixies, you're going to do a 3x3 grid.
Yes.
And you have number cards. And the number cards have to be in order. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. And as you put the cards in your grid, because there's going to be a deck of cards, and you're going to flip up
Yes.
the same amount of cards as there are players. And you have to go around and do open drafting.
Yes.
Everyone gets to draft a card. And it's one of those games, like I mentioned earlier, 9 times out of 10, someone's going to take the card you want.
Oh, always.
So you got to make it work, whatever's
Yeah.
left up
Yeah,
there
always.
for you. So when you draft that card, you're putting it into a spot. So if you have a 1 spot open, or let's say there's a 9 down there,
Yes.
you got to put it in the 9 spot. You can't just put it anywhere. Cards have to be in order. So as you put the numbers into your grid, in order to make those points work at the end for points, you have to, they say activate. You have to do an activation. And that means taking another card of that same number and putting it underneath that card so it's activated. So in the end, you score points from your activated cards, and then some of the cards have little spirals on it or little X's. You get extra points for spirals. You get negative points for X's, and then some of the cards you have little colors on them. The cards are different colors, and you get points for having your largest section of that particular color. So the different ways to score. You do 3 rounds of that, and at the end, the person with the highest score at the end of 3 rounds wins the game. Fun game.
Fun game.
Love it.
Fun game.
It's reasonable to buy.
Fun game.
It only costs, I saw out there, it's like $12 to $15.
Yes.
Great little game to give us. A tiny little
Yes.
game. It packs a
It's
big impact.
you can take that anywhere.
You
Man,
can.
that box is about
It's
this big.
tiny,
It's
but
tiny.
it has a big impact.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Pixies is one of my favorites. It's a great gift game. We can go in a stocking stuffer because it's so small. Yeah. It's a
Now,
great game.
let me ask you something. I was just thinking, is that good for like beginners? Or is that a little bit too complicated? Because I know you got the spirals and the X's and activating and all that stuff. Is that a little bit too hard for somebody coming in? You got someone say, "Hey, let's play Pixies," for for Christmas.
It depends on the sophistication of the gamer.
Okay.
I really pick games that I would introduce to people who have been in the hobby or people who know how to play.
Okay.
If somebody's just coming off Uno, I'm not gonna give them Pixies.
No, they couldn't do Pixies.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to them because it's gonna be frustrating.
maybe Starla.
Well, that's
maybe.
me.
Okay.
My choice. I mean,
Okay.
I believe we could teach a game to anybody.
Yes.
But for everybody to have the maximum enjoyment, I would rather sit down with people who are gamers. When we played with Marcus and Caleb had never played Pixies, but of course he picked it up right away because Caleb's a gamer.
Yeah, he's a gamer.
He
Yeah.
owns Spellbound.
He owns
a
Spellbound.
board game cafe.
Yeah, he does.
He has so many games.
And Marcus
Caleb's.
I think Marcus picked it up really quick too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they pick
because
up
he's a
something
designer.
like they're gamers.
Yeah.
But for somebody who's never done this, and I got to explain activating a card, I got to explain open drafting, I got to explain the spirals. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So, but that is a good pick, though.
Thank you.
I do think that's a
I
good
think
pick.
all of my picks are good.
They are good. They are good. Even the co-op game, the co-op, the game.
All right, let's go to your number 15.
What? It's number 4. It's number 4. And I'm telling you, I haven't played this game yet, but we were I heard a lot about it. It's been on the hotness for the longest time. Because, see, I'm going after the hotness, child. I like them 2002, them new things.
All of mine are new.
Yeah, all of yours are new. I'm trying to go with new things. But I really want to play it. We finally got it, and that's Endeavor Deep Sea from Burnt Island Games, the sister company to our favorite KTBG Kids Table Board Gaming. One of 4 players from 2024, and it kind of replaces. It has Endeavor. It was another Endeavor,
The Age of Sail.
The Age of Sail,
Yeah.
but it was very problematic. You know, it's very problematic because they had like slavery as a mechanic. Even though you get punished for using slavery, that was in there, and I could never really play that game. I couldn't play that.
Do that.
You know, I couldn't play that game.
Yeah.
So luckily, Helena, and I love them for it, they said, no, we got to get rid of that game too. So they got rid of it, changed it to Endeavor Deep Sea, where it's a lot of ocean conservation going on. You're trying to help the oceans out. And it's kind of like a worker placement game, set collection game, and it's a little kind of a heavier game on the Burnt Island side, and it's kind of like medium weight, medium heavy, kind of tilting that way. So I definitely want to try it out. So it's Endeavor Deep Sea. Finally got it. I want Starla to play it and try it out. You know, it's not a war game or nothing like that.
Well, you said ocean conservation.
It's ocean conservation.
I'm happy with that, and I'm just so happy that they made a change to Age of Sail.
Yes.
They say knowledge is power.
Yes.
And we try to speak about knowledge in the game and about how we want publishers to be more, thoughtful when they put these games together and think about everybody and not just one group of people.
Yes.
So after, Helena and KTBG and Burnt Island Games had a chance to think about what they were doing in that game, they changed it.
They changed it
So
to the better. To
the better. So knowledge is power. And you've got to get out there and talk about it. And if people like us were not talking about it, I think a lot of publishers would miss that. And they would use slavery as a mechanic. And that's not something you want to use as a mechanic. That's not something you want to, to put in a game in that way. I don't want to put in a game at all. But anyway, kudos.
Yes,
to
it was.
Burnt
It was
Island.
also
Kudos.
co-published by a Grand Gamers Guild in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yes.
Kudos to Burnt Island and KTBG. Kudos.
Hey, Carlu.
Carlu.
Hey. So yes. So Endeavor Deep Sea. I think you can. I think it's coming to. I think you can get it in retail. You can. I think it's like on past the $50 mark. There are some deluxe copies. If you check out was the Spillbound Cafe. If you go online, they still have the deluxe versions. I think they're one of the few. Yes, you can order it. I think they're one of the few, places out there online that you can get the deluxe copies. So definitely do that. I think you should get that. But the retail, yes, definitely looking to Endeavor Deep Sea for Christmas. Yes.
Corlu said, "I will have to zoom in for the nutcrackers."
Yes, you will. Yes, you will have to do that. Yes. So that is my number
15.
4.
All right, so I'm at my number 5 now. 5. My last game on my list.
Yes. What is your last game on this?
It's the most expensive one on the list.
Oh, you're doing it. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So you got that person that you want to give a gift to, and money is no object.
Yeah.
You're not on a budget for this person.
Okay.
This is my most expensive one.
What you got?
Windmill Valley from Board and Dice.
Yeah, great choice. That's the ones I've won. I won that one. Against her twice. Let's know that twice.
That's not part of my description.
What? That's my description?
That's not part of my
description.
description.
That's part of my description.
So right now in Windmill Valley, in this game, you are a tulip farmer.
Yes.
And so in this game, you're going to enhance your wheels and build up your engine. You're going to plant, because you've got this rondelle little wheel that you're going to be putting different things on to get benefits and to have actions. And then you're going to be planting tulips. Mm-hmm. You're going to be harvesting tulips. You're going to do all these things. And the game is so interesting to look at. It's beautiful. And just the way the theme just really is tied in with the tulips and the tokens. Even the little cardboard tokens are cute. Yes. But of course, you want the upgraded.
Yeah, they do have upgraded now. They do have upgraded.
You want the upgraded bit.
Yes.
But Windmill Valley is a really fun game.
It
is a game for gamers. This is not a gateway newcomer. It's not one you can say, oh, well, they've played Monopoly. You can throw this at them. No.
Now, it's not heavy. You don't think it's heavy, do you?
I think it's a middleweight game.
Okay, middleweight? Just middleweight, or just middleweight kind of leaning toward heavy?
It could be, it's in the middle. It's definitely not a gateway game.
No.
It's not heavy. It doesn't take too long to play.
Yeah.
I'd say about an hour and a half, depending on, because people get this analysis paralysis.
Yeah. What? Who?
and take forever on the turns. You know,
That's not
we're
me.
gonna have to invest in a timer.
Well, no, I don't do that bad. No, I think the only time that we both have AP crazy is what our favorite game, Five Tribes.
But
I think Five Tribes we got
have some
issues.
analysis of AP in this one, but
Yeah, we do.
this game is colorful.
Yes, it
It's
is.
interesting.
Yes.
The mechanics are great.
Yes.
The whole theme of it seems to work because you're gonna be shipping off tulips and trading things
Yes.
out, and you're gonna be making money.
It's
when
a
you
fun
sell them.
game, but it's a lot going on, though.
Yeah, so
It's a
that's
lot
why
going
I
on.
wouldn't give it to someone new. And this is the most expensive one on my list, anywhere from $45 to $60.
Okay.
So this game is an investment game.
Yeah.
You really care about this person. You know they're going to play it. This is not one you want to spend $60 on. It's going to sit on the shelf.
Yes.
You know they're going to play it. This is a great gift. I would love it. We already have it, but if I didn't have it and someone gave me Windmill Valley, I'd be over the moon.
You'll be over the moon.
Over the moon.
Yes, over the moon.
And
Yes.
that's my last one on my list. That's the last one on my list. But I have an honorable mention.
Oh my God! Starla has an honorable mention,
I know, I'm
y'all.
surprised
I'm gonna
you.
put the thing down and listen to Starla's first honorable mention. Whoa!
Yeah, I knew
Put a cap in this honorable mention.
I knew
Uh-oh.
you were not going to stick with your 5.
Mm.
So I had to have an honorable mention. And if I was going to do another game on my list, which I'm adding it to as an honorable mention, my honorable mention is Castle Combo, which you already mentioned.
Yes.
Love.
Yes, it's a good one.
That's a wonderful game.
Now I'm gonna tell you, family, Pandasaurus Games, they pump out a lot of games for the year. They pump out a lot of games. But I think Castle Combo is the one this year.
Yes.
This is the one this year.
I got some comments we need to look at.
Yes.
Lynette, upgraded tulips are on my list for Christmas.
Yes.
Yes, Lynette. We
Yes.
know you love that game.
Yes.
Cody, Mick, I'm surprised it's not on your list since you crushed her this time.
I'm not saying nothing, Cody. I'm not saying, even though I did crush her, but I'm not saying nothing just yet. I'm not saying nothing yet.
Nate said, for board and dice, it's a lighter game. That is true.
Yes, that is true.
That is
for
so
board
true,
and
Nate.
dice, it isn't,
Yes.
because it's nothing like Nucleum or Barcelona.
Yeah,
Nucleum.
Nucleum.
Yeah.
Lynette Casey, Ghost Starla. Thank you, Lynette. Ivan said, what?
Yes, honorable mention.
I
Yes.
never do honorable mentions.
Never.
But I had to do that because I knew he was gonna.
Never.
He was gonna stray away from that 5 I already
What?
knew. Yes.
I haven't strayed. I have not strayed.
Okay, you just had 15. Carrie said, "Love Five Tribes." One of the games that got us into the hobby.
Yes. Love that.
Love.
We have great love for us. For
Cora
that.
Lou said only one honorable mention. I'm not sure what list you're giving us right now, but it's often hard to stick with just
Yes,
5
Scott.
or 10.
OFPG history right here. An honorable mention from
Yes,
Starla.
I did.
Oh my God. We gotta put that somewhere.
Blaine says Starla is just the giving type. Thank
Yes,
you,
she
Blaine.
is. Yes,
Thank
she
you.
is. Yes, she is.
Cora Lou said, I've been playing Castle Combo on BGA. It's so light, only 9 cards, so fast playing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a great game.
Yes,
We
yes,
love
yes.
it. We love it.
Thank you,
We love
Scott.
it.
Yes, history has been made.
Yes.
I'm not going back. I'm not going to be doing honorable mentions going forward.
You better catch it wise here.
Unless it's very
You better
important.
catch it wise here. Yes.
But I just believed it needed to be mentioned as
Wow.
an extra game.
Wow.
All right. Matthew said Castle Combo is fun with you guys. I also think it could be a game that you could teach to a new gamer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I
That's
think
true.
it is. Okay, so it's on me?
Okay, number 16 for Mick. What's
No,
your
wait,
number?
stop it. It's number 5. Number 5.
Okay.
Number 5. Okay, so my number 5, I'm going to say,
Everything what?
board and dice, everything. Everything for 2024, go get. Go get it now. Everything for 2024 for board and dice. That's Windmill Valley. That's Reef Project. And that's Minnows. Get them all. Get them all. There we go. Or just take your pick.
So now you guys see why I had to have an honorable
Yes.
mention.
Yes.
Because he's at
Yes.
20.
Board
I'm still
and
at
dice.
6.
Everything. No, it's not no 20. It's not no 20. Windmill Valley, definitely, just like what she says. And then Reef Project, a very, I think it's kind of, Reef Project is kind of along the lines of Windmill Valley. It's a lot of, set collection, also worker placement in that one. And it's not as, So I guess it's not so heavy. Like, Nucleum or Barcelona. I think it's in a good range of a family weight game kind of for Reef Project. And then also Minnows. Now Minnows, that's a little heavy. Yeah. That's one of the heavy games. They don't play. Board and Dice don't play with their games. They're heavy games, so that is a heavy game. We just don't have a T game anymore. Yeah. We don't have a T.
No T game.
So they throw in with everything else.
Cora Lou said this is a very memorable year for Starla, who also likes co-op games. See?
Yes.
Now, see, Cora Lou made a typo. She meant semi-co-op.
No, it's called. No, Cora Lou, you said it right.
I feel you, Cora Lou.
You did it right. You did it right.
Ivan said, "I like this show. Thank you. But the best part of playing good games is playing with people that you love."
Yes.
So true.
Yes.
So true.
Yes, we're just helping you. We're helping you find those games with the people you love, so you can sit down and play with them. Yes.
Jennifer said, "Devere and Board and Dice need to have a subscription service."
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well, it's scary. Let me tell you, Jennifer, it's scary because, now Devere Games I think it was in Essen, at the Essen Festival, at the Essen, convention, they said they have about 15 games slated to come out in 2025.
That's a lot.
That's 15.
From just one publisher.
From one publisher. 15. That is crazy.
Yeah, that's
And
a
I'm
lot.
like, what? 15 games. Now, Devere has been hitting out the park, but now here they come with 15. Yeah. That's going to be crazy.
Also, Nate said, thanks for the list. He was a good list. Thank you, Nate.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then,
Matthew said, I think board and dice games are gifts for experienced gamers. Yes, they are. I do want to say that, board and dice is for experienced gamers, but I do think Reef Project can reach some other, levels of gaming. I think they can do that.
Totally
yes.
agree.
I think they can do that. But also Devere Games outside of cities is for experienced gamers. Yeah. But I think you can sneak cities in as, for the family. I think you can do that.
All right. So that's it for our gift suggestions.
We're not done.
Yeah, for our gift suggestions.
Yes.
So let's look at some more comments.
Yes.
Carlu, did you get on Devere's list for them to automatically send you the new ones to you? I don't know if we're on a list, but they send us stuff.
Yes, they're good. They are a publisher that we have a relationship with, and they do send us games.
Yeah,
yes.
we get stuff from everybody.
Yeah, we get stuff from everybody. Yes, yes.
Nate said, Starla has honorable mentions. You know what that means. Mik, you got to up your game. He already did.
I did up my game.
He did. Did you
I
not
got whole
see?
families.
Did you not see or hear?
I got whole families.
Oh, thank you for that one. All right, any other comments, everybody? Let's see, what are we missing?
Are we missing anything?
We tried to cover most of them.
If you got any questions, throw them out to us. You got any questions?
I think we covered a lot of them.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we did. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's go to the extras.
You got anything? Okay, all right. I think we're good. Good.
So, the next thing up for us, we are traveling to Seattle, Washington on January 9th for OrcaCon, which is January 10th through the 12th.
Yes.
We will be there for about 5 days at OrcaCon. We're so excited about it. Everything's finalized. We're ready to go. And if you're going to be at OrcaCon, and that's for Carrie W., I know she's there.
Yes.
And, oh my God, I can't remember her name right now. Her and the family with the beautiful kids that came last year. And everybody else who's in the Pacific Northwest, if you can come to OrcaCon, please do. We are going to be playing games. We're going to be on tabletop events. They're going to have it up there where you can come and play with us. So we'll be doing 3 games that we're going to be playing. Sign up. Come play with us. We will be there to play with you. So check out tabletop events and sign up.
All right, we got something. Blaine said, Jamie Stegmeyer says, if the expected tariffs go into effect on China imports, board games could up in price about 10% in 2025.
Yeah,
that is true. And we might not have so many games out there anymore. And we could lose some of the independent smaller publishers. Yeah, for sure. So that is a danger. That is a big danger that's kind of hovering over 2025 and beyond. Yes.
Now Cora Lou said best games for New Year's Eve
party.
Party games.
Last week. Check out our show last week.
And then some of the ones we mentioned that we played last night at our the game day we went to last night, a game night. Party games.
Yes, party games. That's dope.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Green Team always wins.
Green Team always wins. Holiday edition.
Flip 7.
Flip 7. Yes. Flip 7. Even though I don't think it's a party game, Starla does. I don't think it's a party game.
How is it not a party game?
It's just a strategic. I mean, it's not a strategic.
Not even strategic.
It's just a card game.
It is the quintessential party game because it takes no effort for this game. You don't have to. And one of the people that was there last night, I forget her name, she said that she loved the game because you don't have to learn any rules.
I think that was Rachel. One of the ladies.
Give us a name, baby.
Yeah.
Tell us who it was.
I think it was Rachel.
Anyway, here we go. This game is $3 to $99. It can play a bunch of people.
Yes.
That is a party game.
Okay.
You don't have to learn anything. You just flip some cards.
I'm coming to that realization that could be a party game.
It is a party game.
All right, so Blaine had a question. It says, what party game has made you laugh the most? For my family, it's Say Anything. For us, it's really a Flip 7.
Flip 7.
Flip 7.
We crack up when people bust.
Yes, it's Flip 7. All right, Flip 7.
Let's talk about Flip 7 for a second.
What?
We were playing this game. Now, I don't know if you played it or not, but with Flip 7, the first person to get to 200 points wins the game.
Yes.
So we're all, sometimes you want to hold on to your points, so you'll just say,
Yes.
I'm going to stop here, don't give me any more cards. But my husband over here, he was pressing his luck for every round and busting every round. So by the end of the game, Mick was at the end of the scoring list with 20 points.
It was a horrible night, family.
200 points on the win, or over 200.
It was a
20.
horrible night. And
I was in the middle. I think I was at 160 or something like that. 20 points.
And then we had two. We had two of them. We had two, people at the table that went over 200.
Yes.
They were battling out to see who could get over 200.
Thank you, Melissa. Her name is Rachel. Rachel said
yes,
that she really liked Flip 7 because, you don't have to really learn much. You just got to flip some cards.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving us her
Hey,
name.
mahalo!
Hey, Strin.
Yay. Okay, so
Welcome
go back
to the show.
to the other questions. We had a couple other questions. All right. So it says, Matthew. Said, do you guys tell your coworkers about your YouTube channel, or do you keep business and life relationships separate? No, we tell them. I tell them.
We tell everybody.
Yeah, we tell everybody.
We are trying to grow this channel,
we tell everybody.
We don't keep our light under a bushel.
No.
Everybody we meet, have you checked out our YouTube channel? That's how we get more subscribers.
Yes,
We have to tell them. We tell everybody. So everybody we work with knows we have a YouTube channel.
But Carl Lou says, but New York Eve parties are different. I would say that's dope. That's dope. New Year's Eve parties. I'm saying New York.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve parties are different. So I would say that's dope, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think because that's kind of like trivia and things like that. Yeah. And I guess Captain Obvious. Look for that's a good one too. Check out Captain Obvious from Lucky Duck Games.
I don't know how it could be different because of the New Year's Eve party. You don't want to pull out a game where everybody, is deep in thought and strategizing. You don't want to do that kind of game.
No,
you want to do something light.
But that's dope. We were laughing a lot.
Oh, yeah, that was a laugh.
Yeah, that was a laugh. We laughed a lot.
You just want games that are going to be light and fun and everybody can join in and participate. Because at a New Year's Eve party, you're probably going to get people who are not gamers.
Yes.
And you want something
definitely
to introduce them
gamers.
to quickly. Flip 7.
Yeah, Flip 7.
Flip 7.
And I think also, let's see, that could take a lot of people is Green Team wins, because you can just get some you just give them some stuff.
Yeah, the only problem with Green Team wins, they only give you 6 boards.
Yeah.
And so we ended up playing with 8 people, and so Carol had brought some extra little things from Just One.
Yeah.
And so they were writing little erasable boards. So you can expand Green Team wins.
Yeah, you just gotta get some paper, some pens, and have people just kind of
buy 2 copies.
Yeah, or just buy 2 copies.
Because when you're playing with the expanded stuff, some made up stuff, it's not as much fun. You want the board.
Yeah, you want the boards because it's fun, because it has like the scoring and stuff.
There, I think that would be great to play.
Yeah, and let's see who else got some stuff. Go down. Any other questions? No other questions. All right. Can't stop. That's a good one. That's a good one, Carol.
Nate says Telestrations. Yes, Nate. That's a good game.
Yes, Telestrations.
That is a great game. Yes. I had a lot of fun with that. Yes. It was hilarious. Seeing how you can start with one word and end up with something
totally different. Something totally
one
different.
One picture. Either you're doing a word or a picture. You start with a picture and at the end of it is totally different. So yes, Telestrations is another one I would definitely recommend.
Yes, Carlu. Captain Obvious, put it on your list. Definitely put it on your list. Simalu, is on my list too. Yes, a whole bunch of those now.
Yeah.
So
and Ivan said, well, I've tried to play MechWarrior
MechWarrior
Online.
Online. It's
It is
my season.
Annual season's beating.
Oh man, okay. I love MechWarrior though. I love the lore. I love the lore of MechWarrior. I do. Corley said telestrations are actually have the Cranium brand predecessor Scribblish.
Oh, Scribblish. Yes. Okay, Scribblish
is always on the lineup for every party.
Right.
Yes, it is. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Ivan said Muffin Time is a good party game. Okay, I've never heard of
Blaine
that one.
said one New Year's Eve we were playing Starflux and drinking. My daughter got the brain parasite keeper card played on her and we just laughed and laughed. Stupid fun. Yes, that is. Yes. Now I don't know about drinking at the same time. But,
you may want to stay
cool.
sober, but
stay
that's
sober.
okay.
That's cool.
You do you.
It's New York. It's New Year's Eve. It's
Yeah,
New Year's Eve.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not New York. We're not in New
It's
York.
not New York. It's New Year's Eve. Yes.
All right, so that is it for us in this
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for coming. We've had a blast as always.
Now, what about our merch, Starla?
Well, if you're looking for a shirt,
Yes.
or a cup, or a
Yes.
mug, check us out on Spring.
Yes.
And our family shirt, which is on BGG Online, which has
Yes.
our family pictured on it. Check it out on BGG and get a shirt. Support the family. We really appreciate that. And that's it for merch.
Look at Matthew said, have you guys considered doing an extended live show with playing games and chat? We're thinking about it. We are definitely thinking about it. Yes, we are.
Let me say something about playing a game in front of the camera. My son always gets so upset. He say, "Mom, whenever you play in front of the camera with Dad, you always lose."
Yes.
Because I don't concentrate well when I know the camera is on me. Except, when we're playing without a camera, I'm out for blood. I'm trying to win. And
she gets
I
all
win.
friendly, y'all. She gets all friendly on camera. For y'all. She gets all friendly.
But see, when the cameras are off, the
The
gloves
camera's
are off.
I'm scared. I'm like,
gloves are off.
I gotta be on it.
I don't know if I can play a game live.
Yes.
Because I don't want to lose, as I always do.
She don't want to get
Because
serious.
I'm trying to
because she won't be talking
have
no
a good
more.
time.
She won't be talking. She'll be like when them glasses come on, y'all. Y'all better watch out. Them glasses come on, you better watch out.
Thank you for asking that.
Yeah, definitely. We're thinking about that. Oh, and chat too, I guess just playing the game and chatting. Yeah, we're definitely thinking about that.
All right, so
definitely.
that's it for our merch.
Yeah, now, Starla, where can they find OFPG out here? Because we're still trying to get to 30,000 now,
30,000.
family. Y'all
We're
need to
so
help
close.
us subscribe.
So close. Tell a
like.
friend.
Come on, we got to get some more people in here. Come on.
If you're looking for Our Family Plays Games,
Yes.
you can find us on Facebook, Instagram,
Yep.
Blue Sky,
and
our website.
Yeah.
And if you're in Omaha, Nebraska,
That is local family.
you can find us on Cox Channel 22.
Yes.
Thursdays at 11:30 p.m.
Yes.
And
yes,
also
yes.
Instagram.
And Instagram. Yes, we're everywhere, family, except on X. We're not on there.
We're not on X.
We're not on there no
Blue
more.
Sky.
No, Blue Sky. Yes, and
And
Threads
TikTok.
too. Threads. We're on Threads
And
too.
TikTok.
And Threads. We're everywhere except for X. Yeah, there we go. But thank you so much, family. We love y'all. Always remember that. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week coming up.
Yes.
And we'll see you next Sunday, bright at 11 o'clock. We're going to shoot for it, definitely. But so, hey, it was one thing we want you to always know out there, family. We love y'all.
Bye
now.
everybody.